hanging on the wall. It's 3 o'clock and 10, and the fever of the lonely night is coming back again. I'm aching and I'm shivering, and I'm burning with a chill, and I've got a kind of sickness that a doctor cannot kill. I need a special medicine, a sweet and a special kind, to ease the heavy pressure that is living in my mind. Yeah, and I need a night nurse to come and see me through. The only medication in this world, my girl, is you. Yes, yes, I need a night nurse to cool my sweating brow. Oh, darling, can't you see I need you right here, right now? Yeah, my temperature is rising, and the pain is getting worse. I am a lonely patient, and I'm living with a curse. There is no pill, no potion that can ever ease my soul, 'cause you're the only one who's ever made me feel so whole. And now the room is spinning and the shadows start to creep, and I know I'll get no sleep tonight, no sweet and gentle sleep. They say that there are other fishes swimming in the sea, but there is only one fish in this whole wide world for me. And since you went away, now the tide is always low, and which way I'm supposed to swim, I just don't know. So I'm sending out a signal, a desperate SOS, for your sweet and your loving and your tenderness. Yeah, and I need a night nurse to come and see me through. The only medication in this world, my girl, is you. Yes, yes, I need a night nurse to cool my sweating brow. Oh, darling, can't you see I need you right here, right now? Oh, yeah, yeah, my heart is like a patient. Yeah, it's lying in a bed. Oh, and it's listening to the wicked. Yeah, foolish voices in my head. Yeah, yeah, and it's waiting for your footsteps. Yeah, to come walking through the door. Yeah, 'cause it cannot take this punishment. Oh, no, not anymore. Oh, not that. Come and ease my pain. I'm calling out your name. Yeah, in the pouring rain. Only you can see me through. Can see me through. Can see me through. Yes, can see me through. Yeah, yeah. Selectors playing softly, a sweet and a heavy tune, beneath the cool and gentle gaze of a lazy silver moon. The dance hall is so crowded, and the air is thick and warm, a righteous little shelter from the coming wicked storm. I was leaning on the wall, just watching the scene go by, when something like a lightning flash just came and caught my eye. And you were dancing in the red light, like you were all alone, the queen of all the city, upon your own and private throne, just dancing in the red light, a vision and a dream, the sweetest loving woman that this eye man has ever seen. Yeah. You didn't wear no fancy dress, you didn't wear no diamond or no gold, just a story told. You close your eyes so gently, and you groove to the one-drop sound, while all the other foolish men were looking all around. But I could not look away then, no, I could not break the spell. If this is not a piece of heaven, it's the sweetest kind of hell. I tried to find the courage, I tried to find a word to say, to make the moment last, not just fade and drift away. But my feet were made of heavy stone, my tongue was made of lead, and a million foolish worries were just running through my head. So I just kept on watching from a corner of the room, like a single pretty flower in the darkness and the gloom, as you were dancing in the red light, like you were all alone, the queen of all the city, upon your own and private throne, just dancing in the red light, a vision and a dream, the sweetest loving woman that this man has ever seen, yeah. And maybe I will see you on another night just like this, and maybe I will finally know the sweetness of your kiss. But for tonight I'm happy just to watch you from so far, like a beautiful and shining and a brand new morning star, dancing in the red light all night, yeah. Such a pretty sight in the red light, so right, dancing in the red light all night. Such a pretty sight in the red light, so right.
I know you're so alone, oh yeah. I know you see the words that are living in my eyes, behind my cool exterior and my very weak disguise. This city is a hard place for a poor and a humble man, just trying to make a living, doing the very best he can. I cannot promise you a mansion high up on a hill, but listen to me now, my love, I promise you I will give you all my loving, cause that's all I have to give. For every single morning that this man has to live, just a love to be your shelter, and a heart that's strong and true, cause all I have to give, my girl, is all my love for you. I see the other men with their fancy shining cars, and they're promising their women the moon and all the stars. They buy them pretty dresses and they buy them diamond rings and 1,000 other foolish and expensive empty things, but their love is like a vapor, a fleeting passing game. And when the trouble comes, they'll never whisper out your name. Yeah, my pockets may be empty and my shoes are wearing thin, but the fire of my loving is a fire deep within. It will be your only comfort when you're feeling sad and blue. The only thing that's real in a world that is not true, it will be your bread and water when the cupboards are all bare. A treasure that is everywhere, a treasure that is everywhere, and I will give you all my loving, cause that's all I have to give, my girl, is all my love for you. So don't you listen to the whispers, don't you listen to the lies. Just look into my heart now, and look into my eyes. You will see a love that's deeper than the bottom of the sea. The only love you'll ever need, the love of you and me. Yeah, yeah, is my love. All I just for you, my girl. In this wicked, wicked world, a true, true love. All I yeah, 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 yeah. I see the people watching when I walk on down the street. They stop their little conversation every single time we meet. They whisper in the shadows when they think I cannot hear, spreading all their poison and their foolish wicked fear. They think they know my story and they think they know my plan, but they will never understand the heart of this here man. Cause I'm the talk of the town, just a rumor and a name, the subject of a wicked and a low down dirty game. The talk of the town, and it's a sad, sad tragedy, how they love to talk about the things they'll never be. They say that I'm a bad man, they say that I'm no good, just because I'm living in a way they never could. They say I have no money, and then they say I have too much. They're disconnected from the truth, they have lost the human touch. Their tongues are like a razor, they are so sharp and oh so keen, the most unholy weapon that a man has ever seen. The woman at the market and the old man in the bar, they're telling wicked stories no matter where you are. They build you up so very high just to tear you to the ground. The saddest, lonely, wickedest and most destructive sound. But I will not be broken by the foolish things they say. I'll just keep on walking in my own and righteous way. Cause I'm the talk of the town, just a rumor and a name, the subject of a wicked and a low down dirty game. The talk of the town, and it's a sad, sad tragedy, how they love to talk about the things they'll never be. An idle mind's the devil's workshop, that's what the wise man said, for all the wicked, evil things that are living in their head. So let them keep on talking, let them have their little fun, cause their race is already over, and mine has only just begun. Talk of the town, yeah, let them talk, whisper in your name, it's a crying shame. Just keep on walking. Talk of the town. Sitting by my window since the early morning light, just watching all the shadows growing longer in the night. I'm waiting for a footstep or a knock upon the door, for a little piece of paper that I have been waiting for. The telephone is silent, it hasn't made a single ring.
on walking by. He didn't have a letter and he didn't have a reply. Oh, the postman didn't stop here today, and a tear is in my eye. Beneath this empty sky, my love, beneath this empty sky. Oh, I know you're in that far off land, a place so cold and gray, and I'm counting every minute of every single lonely day. You promised you would write me, you promised you would call before the leaves of autumn would begin to start to fall. But the summer's almost over and the leaves are turning brown. The saddest lonely feeling in this lonely, lonely town. Yeah, I heard a truck was coming and my hopeful heart skipped a beat. The sound of rolling thunder on the hot and dusty street. Yeah, but it was just the baker man with his basket full of bread and a million hopeful, foolish little words I left unsaid. So I'll just keep on waiting. What else can a poor man do? And dream about the day, my love, that I'll hear a word from you. But the postman didn't stop here today. He just kept on walking by. He didn't have a letter and he didn't have a reply. The postman didn't stop here today, and a tear is in my eye. Beneath this empty sky, my love, beneath this empty sky, 'cause a single sheet of paper is a ship upon the sea that could bring your loving spirit right on back to me. It's just a piece of paper with some simple scribbled lines, but it's better than the finest gold from any wicked mine. The postman didn't stop, he just walked on by. No letter today, the postman didn't stop. Maybe tomorrow, I'll just keep on waiting. Postman didn't stop. Oh, letter today.
The sun is rising slowly on another trying day, and I've got to find a way, my friend. I've got to find a way. There's a meeting in the big town, a chance I have to take for goodness and for mercy and for my own spirit's sake. Oh, but my only shirt is faded and my shoes are wearing thin, and I don't know where to start and I don't know where to begin. So I'm walking in a borrowed suit that doesn't fit me right, trying to look like a winner in the harsh and morning light. Yes, I'm walking in a borrowed suit with my pride and my own shame, just a player in a wicked and a most unforgiving game. I go to see my brethren who live just down the street, with the rhythm of the struggle in his tired and weary feet. I say, my friend, I need a favor that I'm asking you to do. I need to borrow your good suit, the one of navy blue. Ooh. He looks at me and smiles and he says, my friend, of course, he knows about the rider and he knows about the horse, and the sleeves are
respectable. I'm trying to look so grand, the most important actor in this whole and blessed land. Cause if you wanna win now in that world of make-believe, you have to hide the ace of spades right up your tattered sleeve. And I'm walking in a borrowed suit that doesn't fit me right, trying to look like a winner in the harsh and morning light. Yes, I'm walking in a borrowed suit with my pride and my own shame, just a player in a wicked and a most unforgiving game. Cause in this concrete jungle, you are judged by what you wear, by the polish on your shoes and by the parting of your hair. They never take the time to see the heart that beats within, or the silent, lonely battle that you're never gonna win. Oh, yeah, yeah. Walking in another man's shoes, singing the blues. What else can a poor man do?
Another sun is rising in another lonely town, and I know that it is time for me to lay my baggage down. Just for a little while, my love, just for a little space, before I have to leave without a single living trace. Don't you get too close to me, and don't you try to hold me tight, cause I'll be gone and vanished in the middle of the night. Cause I'm a heart's nomad, a drifter and a rover, just looking for a place to rest till my long, long journey's over. Oh, a heart's nomad, and I'm always on the run, a lonely, lonely shadow underneath the morning sun. I see the love and kindness that is shining in your eyes, a beautiful and simple and a sweet and true surprise. And a part of me is longing just to stay right here with you, and to say the words I love you, and to know that they are true. But there's a restless feeling that is living in my soul, a story of a broken man that can't be made back whole. I've left a string of broken hearts in every town I've known, and every single seed of love a bitter weed has grown. So please don't try to change me, and don't try to tie me down, no, cause I'll only bring you sadness in this sleepy little town. Yeah, it's not because I want to, it's just the way I am, just a foolish, lonely shepherd without a single lamb. Cause I'm a heart's nomad, a drifter and a rover, just looking for a place to rest till my long, long journey's over. A heart's nomad, and I'm always on the run, a lonely, lonely shadow underneath the morning sun. forgotten part of town. He doesn't need a castle, he doesn't need no fancy throne. Just a little wooden crate that he can call his very own. He doesn't have no army, he doesn't have no crown, but he's the ruler of the corner when the sun is going down. And they call him the corner king. He's the master of the street, with the rhythm of the struggle in his tide and his weary feet. The corner king, a man of style, a man of quiet grace, the unofficial ruler of this time and of this place. He knows every single secret, every single joy and pain. He knows about the sunshine and he knows about the rain. The youths all come to him now for a little bit of advice about the rules of this here game, of this fool's paradise. He'll settle the disputes now with a quiet, simple word. The most respected voice that you have ever heard. He used to be a boxer, or so the story's told, with a fist as fast as lightning and a heart as good as gold. But he gave up all his dreaming for a different kind of prize. You can see the sad old stories reflected in his eyes. Now he just sits and watches as the world goes rushing by, beneath the ever-watchful and the ever-present sky. And they call him the corner king. He's the master of the street, with the rhythm of the struggle in his tide and his weary feet. The corner king, a man of style, a man of quiet grace, the unofficial ruler of this time and of this place. 'Cause in the eyes of Babylon, he's just another man, a part of their statistics and a part of their own plan. But in this little kingdom, with its sorrow and its sin, he is the one who chooses who will lose and who will win. 'Cause in the eyes of Babylon, he's just another man, a part of their statistics and a part of their own plan. But in this little kingdom, with its sorrow and its sin, he is. Yeah, 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 yeah. The station clock is ticking, the train is coming soon. Beneath the pale and lonely gaze of a Tuesday afternoon, yeah. The platform's gray and empty, there's no one here to see the final lonely chapter in the story of poor me. I've said all my goodbyes now, there's nothing left to say, just to pick up my belongings and to be on my own way. And I've got a suitcase full of rain and a ticket for a ride and a million lonely memories that I'm trying now to hide. Oh, a suitcase full of rain and a past I can't forget. Oh, the saddest, sweetest story that I haven't finished yet. I see your face in every stranger, I hear your voice in every every sound on this lonely broken platform of this lonely broken town. I wish that I could tell you all the things I meant to say, yeah, before I turned my weary back and simply walked away. But some men are just drifters and some men are just fools, and they have to keep on playing by their own and wicked rules. This train will take me somewhere that I have never been, a brand new and a different and a lonely, lonely scene. But I know that I will find you in the bars and in the streets, yeah, in the bittersweet memory of every soul I meet. 'Cause you are in my blood now, you are in my heart and soul, a story that has taken its own and final soul. And I've got a suitcase full of rain and a ticket for a ride and a million lonely memories that I'm trying now to hide. Oh yeah, a suitcase full of rain and a past I can't forget. Oh, the saddest, sweetest story that I haven't finished yet. And maybe someday I'll come back when all the tears are dry beneath a different and a kinder and a brand new hopeful sky. But for now I have to go now, I have to disappear and leave behind the only thing that I have ever held so dear, yeah. Suitcase full of rain, yeah, and a whole lot of pain, oh, riding on that lonely train again and again and again, yeah.
The cards are on the table now, the final bet is made. A lonely game of solitaire is viciously being played. The room is thick with silence and the air is thick with smoke, and all the hopeful promises have sadly all been broke. I really thought I had a winner, I thought I had the ace, but I see the sad reality that's written on your face. And it's a losing hand that I'm holding once again, a lonely story of the sorrow and the story of the pain. Yes, it's a losing hand, and there's nothing I can do, 'cause the queen of my own heart, my girl, has been stolen away by you. I gambled with my feelings, I put my heart right on the line. I truly thought your sweet, sweet love was gonna be all mine. I didn't read the small print, I didn't see the warning sign, I didn't know your loving was a different cruel design. You played your game so cleverly, you played it oh so very smart, and you walked away with everything, you walked away with my whole heart. The dealer's name is Fortune, and she is never ever fair. She'll give you a sweet moment's hope, and then she'll leave you in despair. So I'll just fold my cards up now, and I'll get up from the game, and I'll walk out in the darkness, and I'll whisper out your name.
that has been fought and won. I've got a little bit of money safe inside my pocket now. Got to make it home to my empress. I've got to make it home somehow. The city comes alive now with a different wicked beat. The rhythm of survival on the hot and the dusty street, yeah. And it's just me and the shadows and the streetlights up above, walking through the city that I truly hate and that I truly love, yeah, yeah. The shadows and the streetlights, they know my every single move. Lost inside this lonely and this solitary wicked groove, yeah. I can see the people sitting on their porch side in the cool, watching all the players break the one and only golden rule, yeah. I can smell the jerk chicken from the pan down in the lane, yeah. And I can hear a sweet voice singing through the softly falling rain, yeah. I nod my head to a brother as he slowly passes by, yeah. With a sad and an ancient story that's reflected in his eye, yeah. I can hear a sound system, it is warming up so slow, yeah. For all the lonely people with nowhere else to go, yeah. The selector man is playing rhythms that are heavy, dark and deep, yeah. While all the honest working people are trying to get to sleep, yeah. You have to know the corners that you should not walk around, yeah. The silent waiting danger in this forgotten weary town, yeah. And it's just me and the shadows and the streetlights up above, walking through the city that I truly hate and that I truly love, yeah, yeah, yeah. The shadows and the streetlights, they know my every single move. Lost inside this lonely and this solitary wicked groove, yeah. Cause the nighttime has its secrets and the nighttime has its charms. It can hold you in its wicked and its ever-loving arms. It can show you all the beauty and can show you all the pain. Again and again, my brother, yes, again and again, yeah. Again and again. Shadows and streetlights, my only company, yeah. Walking home through the heart of this city, yeah. Just walking,
yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know my no,
yeah. The silence in this room now is a loud and a wicked sound, yeah. Since you have been gone, there is no comfort to be found, yeah. I'm just sitting in the darkness, a king without his crown, yeah. The loneliest and the saddest man in all of this here town, yeah. I'm replaying every moment, yeah. And I'm replaying every word, yeah. The most foolish conversation that a man has ever heard, yeah. And it was my foolish pride that made me act so very strong, yeah. And it was my foolish pride that made me do you so much wrong, yeah. My foolish pride, my girl, it's a sad and a true sign. I have lost the only real fresh and young. I should have said I'm sorry, but the words would not appear. They were trapped behind a wall of a foolish, wicked fear. And now I'm paying for it with these long and lonely, lonely nights, and the memory of all our useless, wicked, evil fights. I see you in my dreams, but you always turn your head away. You don't have a single solitary loving word to say. I call out your name so softly in the darkness of the room. Just another lonely flower that is wilting in the gloom. I trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, just to have the chance to tell you all the things I didn't say. Cause it was my foolish pride that made me act so very strong. And it was my foolish pride that made me do you so much wrong. My foolish pride, my girl, it's a sad and a true, true sign. I have lost the only real love that was ever, ever mine. So if you're out there listening to this sad and this lonely plea, I'm asking you, my darling, won't you please come on